Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
The Beezer.
Oh, that's nice.
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward, Ed.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic.
Wow! Super duper! That's nice! Way to go! Neato, gang!
Yes.
Boy, that was good news.
It is the 27th day of November 2024. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday on the Power Trip Morning Show. The day before Thanksgiving of 2024. Man, has this year flown by. Hope you're feeling good as you wake up this morning. Hope you got a long weekend ahead of you. And hope you're feeling as grateful and thankful as I am. Sue Murphy with some comedy on the Power Trip Morning Show on a Thursday morning. Come on in. I'm glad you're here.
I wish I knew how to cook. For what? Eating is so fun. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday because of the food. And also because, well, it's the only meal that it's all right at the table as soon as you're done. Just to go, oh, that was really good. Oh, yeah. Sure, I'll have more pie. Why not? I'm going to fall asleep with my mouth open. Why don't you just jam it in my head? Because I'm not enough of a bloated toad. My pants aren't tight enough. It's the only holiday my mom doesn't go, Sue, get off the floor. She goes, oh, that looks pretty good. I guess I'm coming down there with you. Let's look up your Aunt Dot's dress. What a great holiday. We gather the people we love around us to give thanks. And how do we celebrate in this country? What do? We jam breadcrumbs up a turkey's butt. Right on. Give me a dead bird and a loaf of bread. You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
Smash. Ballish to me, but
the finish line is waiting.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Is on your side. You hear the distant thunder.
Jeff, look at this
There's
thing.
lightning in your stride.
Gaze at a graveyard.
For the warriors.
Carson Bowles bringing them in.
Never giving up the lead. To take it to the top. There's only one winner. You're never gonna stop. There's only one winner to take it to the top. Got your
Hi.
You're never gonna stop.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy holidays. Here we are. Hi. Hi, Mark Parrish.
Hi, Hawk.
How the hell are you, brother?
I'm doing wonderful, buddy. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Zach over there?
He is.
Hi, Zacho.
Good morning.
Where's Sauce at?
He's right here. He looks like, I believe, plugging in a headset.
Tell him I said hi.
Hey, Sauce Hawk says hi.
Hey, Steve. How are you? Hey, Hawk, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So, before the show, I try and jam in as many Rosie button bars before you walk in the door.
Sure.
And are like, please let the professional take over.
Sure.
Somebody hit a Pee Wee Herman button under that.
Sure.
Was that you?
It's not me.
Was it you, Zach?
Nope.
That's really weird because Corey's not here, and normally he would hit that. Is that part of the song?
No. No.
Are you high?
No,
There's
not
a
at all.
ghost.
I heard the Pee Wee Herman button going, guess what? And I look over and you were hugging Parrish, and I was like, what the hell's happening? I don't know.
Find that to be odd.
Very odd.
You know what I found to be odd this morning? That I finally actually heard the "Are You Greater Than the Sun" commercial.
Yeah, how great is that? Yeah.
Oh my Lord! I was
so
wondering where
good.
that came from.
Did it change your life?
Yeah.
It did. Yes.
Are you greater than the sun?
Yes. No. But I never thought I was before, though. So I guess nothing really changed there.
I watched an interview that I'm sure I'm late to the party on, and I was trying to remember if we've already talked about this, because it seems like something we might have already talked about. But I'm fascinated by something I just saw a moment ago.
Go on.
You guys know who Sukiyama is? Sukiyama?
No.
Don't think so.
Zacho, you're young. You know who she is?
You're young.
I don't think so. I'm trying to rack my brain.
Apparently she's a She describes herself as a mogul rapper, TV star, actress.
Wow.
Sukihama.
You gonna spell it?
The old four-weapon
maybe
entertainer.
it's Sukihana. That's what it is. Sukihana.
Well, that's way
She
different.
calls herself Suki with the good coochie.
Oh,
Wow, then.
Wow.
yeah. I don't.
I wonder why you looked her up.
No. I understand. She made a cameo appearance in the song WAP.
Oh.
WAP. She released her debut mixtape Wolf P Word in 2020. I just watched the single most fascinating interview I've ever seen with any single person ever on any kind of media ever.
Where did you see it?
Well, it came up on my algorithm for some reason.
Wonder why?
No, I really, honestly, it was just an interview on a podcast called, let me make sure I get this right. The Really Good Podcast.
Yeah.
And let me look that up because I want to give credit where credit's due. Because this young lady is interviewing Suki with the good whatever. And it's the most fascinating thing I've ever seen. Her name is Bobby Althoff. And again, if I'm late to this party, please forgive me. I know not what I do. Can I play you guys a clip that I found to be the most amazing thing I've ever heard?
Of course.
Please do.
I think I know who the interviewer is, but go on.
The Really Good Podcast with Bobby Althoff. She's BOBBIALTHOFF.
Oh yeah, I just learned about her like the other day.
Isn't she the lady that had Mark Cuban on and like begged him for money?
No,
Or is that a different lady?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I know that she would like pay people. Like I would say, hey, I want to have this person on my podcast. If you know this person, get me a contact. I'll give you $300. And then that's how she like went from like nothing to like having some huge podcast guest. Obviously, Cuban maybe.
That's a brilliant
Drake.
idea.
That's
Genius.
I'm not going to give anybody money, but that's a great idea. That's not true. You know, I'll give people money. I want you guys to hear. Now, admittedly, they were drinking before they started the podcast, the two ladies.
Oh, no.
Suki with the good coochie. And by the way, that's a rumor or a claim that I have not checked on. I haven't fact checked the
That hasn't
coochie.
been verified.
No.
With
Okay.
allegedly the good.
Allegedly.
Thank you, Zach. Thank you.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you for taking the spot of my lawyer who's presently busy.
He's everybody's lawyer here.
Listen to
Jeffy with the good.
Heffy.
Wow.
Listen to how cool this interview is. Now, I don't know just how drunk they are, but I can't believe how patient. I need to know more about this Bobby Althoff lady because I'm not sure that I would have handled this as well as she did. This is the dumbest hour, or I'm sorry, dumbest minute of audio you're ever going to hear in your life.
Oh,
I look forward to this.
What you're about to listen to is going to make you, because have you ever spoken to somebody and they think they're so much smarter than you,
Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah.
they are maybe you're wondering how they got to wherever you're at.
Yeah.
Like, how did you get here?
Yeah.
How did you make it here? You obviously can't read street signs.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I looked this whole thing up.
I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to this.
I looked this whole thing up because I thought, well, this is fake.
I'm watching it right now without the sound. You can tell the lady, I don't know what you're about to play. This isn't like a magic trick where you call me out of the crowd, but
It's
we
so
know each
funny
other.
you just said that.
Yeah. You can tell the lady interviewing, the Bobby lady, is annoyed.
But
Just
she's
by looking at her.
I would not have handled this way, and I'm impressed by this lady.
Okay, I can't wait.
My apologies for what I'm about to play you. This is going to make you
It is
feel
the
like
Harbor Hour.
it's going to make you feel like the world might as well be over.
Oh, no.
I didn't know that about you.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician. What does that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician. I make music. I make
I-
music. And that's not all I do. I make music, I act. I'm a TV star too, a young mogul.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or whatever you said.
See, that's what I think you think I said.
No,
I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby. I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
So you
Think.
I didn't say magician, Suki. I said musician, and I think you are a musician.
No, baby. I do music.
So you just really quick, for the record, could you say you don't think you're a musician?
I'm not none of that.
But then after that, you just said I do music.
Yeah, I do music.
So in other words, you're a musician.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
That was wonderful. And I don't know. And the best part is I was watching Sauce's
What is
computer,
happening?
and I don't know if it was the exact same time, but it fit perfectly.
Yeah, he is right.
It fit
I think
perfectly with that conversation without any volume on that. It was, you could tell with her face and the way that Coachy was responding. You're like, my God.
How far into the podcast is it, Hawk?
Is there more of that?
It's like an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour.
It's an hour.
It's 59 minutes long.
And that at the very beginning of the podcast, they're talking about how they had some alcoholic beverage. So the only thing I can think of is Cooch there.
Cooch.
It must be really weird, but I can't give her that credit. She doesn't understand the difference between a magician and a musician.
No, she is offended.
And the worst part is she is talking down to the interviewer as if she doesn't know the difference between a magician and a musician.
Best part.
And I almost drove to Washington, D.C.
Oh, no.
Broke into the White House and hit the red button.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm going to guess.
I'm not a musician.
I'm going to guess as I sit here right now, 53 years old.
Yeah.
And maybe I'm wrong about that. I don't know anything about the Cooch, obviously. But I'm going to guess as I sit here at 53 years old, having worked many days, that Suki Hana probably is much wealthier than I am.
I would bet.
Yeah. She doesn't know the difference
She has
between
a
a magician and a musician.
massive chain on that is probably $500,000.
I mean, she's not making Penn and Teller money, but she's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Well,
Brilliant.
Well played.
I didn't know that about you.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician. What does that mean? Make magic or something?
Well, I mean, yeah.
True. Yeah, technically, yes, Zach, you are right.
Again, we've all been doing
But
this.
wait, a magician in her world means that you make magic or something.
Yeah.
But musician does not mean you make music in her world.
No.
How do you think, honestly, if you're the interviewer, do you think you would have been this cool?
How do you? I'm
No
sorry,
way.
but I'm smiling at least. Like there's going to be a big old Cheshire cat grin that comes on my face, minimum.
This Bobby,
she just
handles this so much better than I would have.
Yeah,
I might have because I would have gotten so uncomfortable.
Yeah,
because I don't like to make. I wouldn't want. I would try to help her. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
I would be like, no, hold on one second. Can we cut the cameras for a second?
Yeah.
I don't want you to do this to
I don't
yourself.
want you to say this on camera.
Yeah.
Listen to how cool this Bobby girl is. And she keeps coming back to it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician. What does that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician. I make music.
I mean, my God.
This has 3.4 million views.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's about to have 4.4 million.
Yeah.
Because there's 5 people out there listening right now. You're going to watch this 1,000,000 times. You can't help it.
I can't believe it.
I make music. And that's not all I do. I make music. I act. I'm a TV star, too. A young mogul.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or whatever you said.
See, that's...
Oh, my God.
That's the best.
She's talking down to her.
She cuts her right off.
Yeah.
Like, no, you don't know.
But what about,
See, that's what I think you think I said. I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby. I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
It's happening.
that part,
I don't think. What is that? Ghetto?
she looks off camera, the coochie lady.
The coochie lady.
Looks off camera at whoever's with her, probably her handlers or whatever, and looks at them like, can you believe how dumb this girl is?
Yeah.
I don't think. And that's a dumb sentence.
Yeah. That is a dumb sentence.
It is. Yeah, one of the worst ones I've ever heard. Actually,
You think I said? I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby. I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
So you
Think.
I didn't say magician, Suki. I said musician, and I think you are a musician.
No, baby. I do music.
So you just really quick for the record, could you?
How cool is it for her to say, just really quick, hold on.
Yeah,
for the
hold
record.
on.
Because I wouldn't have handled it like that.
No.
I wish that I had that kind of coolness.
Yeah.
No, baby. I do music.
So you just really quick for the record, could you say you don't think you're a musician?
I'm not none of that.
But then after that, you just said I do music.
Yeah, I do music.
So in other words, you're a musician.
No, I'm not.
Brilliant.
Okay.
If Corey was here, he might jump out the window.
No, he would leave.
He might have left.
Yeah, he might have left. He would have left.
the "I don't think" line is by far the dumbest line I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, hockey.
And like, not only admit it, but like, be angry about it. Like, she's like, yeah, why would you think I would think?
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I love
Zach, it's your generation.
Yeah, Zach.
Tell us about this.
it. Your fault,
Explain
Zach.
this to me, please.
I mean, it looks
don't
like
think, do
she's
you?
owned it.
I'm sorry. Are you thinking right now? That's ghetto.
Sorry.
Yeah, come on.
Ghetto.
Come on, Zach with the good coochie. Pay attention.
In fact, she posted this clip, Suki, with the allegedly good coochie.
Thank you.
She did like just tweet about it like a couple days ago, even though obviously this all happened back in like February. So she's owned her place in the internet lore, I guess, but that's frustrating to listen to, obviously. Paul, your hands up.
Yes.
Woodhawk.
Oh,
Which one?
Yes.
what does that matter?
I would, but I'm neither a magician or a musician.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure I could handle that coochie.
Yeah.
The Really Good Podcast, hosted by social media influencer Bobby Altoff,
Yeah.
has amassed a huge following since its launch in April.
Yeah, she interviewed
And this is from 2023.
Yeah, she interviewed Mark Cuban and basically like asked him, would you just give me $5 million and I'll buy a home? And he brilliantly was like, I can do that, but if you buy a $5 million home, if I buy you a $5 million home, do you have the money to pay the taxes, the upkeep on it and all that? And it was kind of a mini viral moment because she was like, don't worry about that. And he's like, no. I have to worry about it. It's a very good like minute 10 on the internet about how like you can buy a $5 million home, but if you can buy a $5 million car, but if you can't put gas into it, what's the point of having it?
That was the big problem with the Extreme Makeover Home Edition show. You know, they were doing this really nice thing.
I really did.
Bus driver, move that bus. Here's your brand new home. The problem is they put all this fancy stuff in there that, and pools and other things, the electric bill and other utility bills would skyrocket to support those things. And it literally bankrupted multiple families.
And
hilarious.
And the value of that home goes up, so the taxes go up. At least
apparently,
that's what I think.
what's his name? Ty Burrell? He apparently was a magician because he made their family's houses.
He made their families disappear. It was Home Alone before Home Alone.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
That made me feel so much better about myself. Thank you, Hawk.
You're welcome.
I needed that this morning.
I did not expect that to happen today. When I walked in here, I didn't know I was going to learn about.
I don't think.
That's ghetto.
Yeah. And she talks
I wish I would have thought of that when my mom and dad gave me that to me. Why did you ever think? I don't think, Mom. That's so ghetto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Good morning, everybody. Be grateful that you had teachers.
Yeah. Good morning, Hawk.
Good morning to you.
We're doing the Charch challenge, right?
Oh, hell yeah. I forgot about that.
When we come back, I have to admit something. and I feel like an ass, but thank God one of the guys is a good dude.
Dude, you're not a magician. It's
No,
okay.
no, I almost lost a friend though yesterday. I'll tell you.
No.
Yeah.
Power Trip Morning Show. That's intriguing. We'll be right back on the Fan. Morning, everybody. There's a million reasons. There's a million reasons to stay inside and hide. A million people to fear. But get on up and get out there. You only got one little life. My dear Fan, I can give you nothing but permission to change your mind. Live your life out loud and run towards the crowd. If you're gonna dance, dance. I can't do it.
I don't.
I can't go on.
I just asked Hockey if we were in a fever dream.
So you know how in the very first
Fever
segment of the
dog.
Power Trip Morning Show, we listened to Suki Hana tell us that she's not a musician. Now, admittedly, she was confusing the word musician with magician,
Yeah.
but she's right. She's also not a musician.
Well played.
I just watched a video that is that has 12 million views called Hood Rats. I know I'm old. I know I'm old. Is that just it? Am I just old?
No, you have great taste in music, Hawk.
Yeah.
But maybe
Because if your music taste is bad, that means mine's bad. That can't be right. Or that makes me old, and I don't want that to think about that either.
Derek, how old are you?
26.
So you're young.
There we go.
Sure.
Did you just watch this with Sauce and I?
Wow.
Is that the worst thing you've ever seen in your life?
That's pretty darn close. Yeah. I'd have to say it's up there.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Gee, I can't wait to watch it next break.
I mean, Hawk might continue watching it on mute, if
No.
you know what I'm saying.
No.
I can understand that.
No. I find intelligence attractive.
Why do you hang out with me then?
I didn't say I was attracted to you.
Oh.
I've got to turn this off.
Yeah.
She's on tour right now. I can't even imagine. This entire song was her and her friend Sexy Red talking about the things that they like to stuff inside themselves. And now normally you'd be like, well, that's right up my alley.
Yeah.
It ain't. Wow. Explain yourself, Zach.
Amen.
Amen. I'm
Amen.
sorry, I didn't know you were praying.
Amen. No, sorry. We didn't mean to
I
interrupt.
sorry. No, I know you.
We want to start going, round for round on generational embarrassments. I mean, we can start playing that game too.
Are you going to compare
Wait,
anything
what?
from a hair metal to what
Yeah.
I just watched?
Okay, first of all, do you not know me?
I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
love hair metal.
That's
Are you
true,
kidding
yeah.
me?
So what are you? What
Oh,
are you?
I mean, we could talk about. Let's see here, off the top of my head.
Go ahead.
You have to watch this video.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Okay, maybe. Okay, I'll watch the video and I'll reserve
Because there's
judgment.
nothing.
No.
I mean, I don't even know. Like
It's audio porno. The music. It's just audio pornographic is all it is. Some of the things that were said in that video, Hockey cringed.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes. It's very graphic.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
Sure, that was a grin, not a cringe.
I got to start the show
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, hold on. Play the Pee-wee sounder.
Days at a graveyard.
Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. We're starting all over again. I can't do it.
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about I'll start, Hawk.
Okay.
I got a story for you guys. I think you guys will like this. So, working the last Wild game Monday night.
Yeah.
And went and visited a friend of mine, my buddy Matt, and his boy Howie, came to the game. So I went and say hi to him. So I was down in the main concourse in intermission. And I was then making my way back up to the press box.
Making my way
downtown. Brilliant.
I love the way you both guys.
Yeah, we're both on the same page here. We need a. Go ahead, Parrish. I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay. So it's near the end of the intermission. So it's starting to clear out. Everybody's kind of getting back into their seats. And there's this, this little bit older lady, she's probably about your age, Hawk. That's,
Hold on one second.
I couldn't help myself. So I'm kind of walking in. There's not a ton of people, but there was like a group of 3, 4 coming up on my right as we're passing. So this lady kind of steps into me, bumps my arm, turns directly towards me. We make eye contact, saying, we both say sorry, excuse me, whatever. She turns around and walks off wearing my jersey.
No
Are
way.
you kidding me?
That's so good.
Was the recognition
Nothing.
there?
No.
She had no idea.
No clue, no idea.
Wow.
No, I was laughing my ass off.
That's great.
Yes.
She had your jersey on.
My jersey.
That's so good.
Definitely Paris 21. That's me.
That's brilliant.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
To this moment, she has no idea that
no
was you.
clue. Not a clue.
That's a good bit. Do you
If
think
she's listening now, she might be putting. She might be like, "When did I bump into someone?"
Do you think?
Yeah.
Do you think
100%? Eye contact was there. I mean, yeah.
Do you think the neighbor ladies were like, "Hey, let's go to the Wild game tonight"? And she said, "All right, cool. Let me go on eBay," and it was like $1.
Very good. Very good chance.
Yeah.
Wait, let me get go into my son's.
Correct.
He's all married off now. What's he got stuck in his drawer? I like the color red. I'll take this one.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to stop by the Goodwill on the way and get a wild.
They're buy one, get one. And then there's a bunch of Hawks clothes that still has the tags on it. Oh, wait, he's sifting through them to buy them back.
There's a whole lot of Chris Hockey Band records.
Haven't you done that?
Oh, yeah, of course.
You donated stuff and then went back in there and go, God, this is great.
Look at
And it's got the tag on it.
What was I thinking?
Oh, wait, I paid $80 for this.
Michael Grimm.
Hello.
Did you hear the first segment of this show?
I missed it. I apologize.
Oh, dear Lord.
Well, it sounded like it went off the rails.
I don't know that about you.
Listen.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician. I make music. I make music. And that's not all I do. I make music, I act. I'm a TV star too, a young mogul.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or whatever you said.
See, that's what I think you think I said.
No,
I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby. I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
So you
think.
I didn't say magician, Suki. I said musician, and I think you are a musician.
No, baby. I do music.
So you just really quick. For the record, could you say you don't think you're a musician?
I'm not none of that.
But then after that, you just said I do music.
Yeah, I do music.
So, in other words, you're a musician.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Man.
That last
who is that?
That's Suki with the good coochie.
Yeah. I think I've heard that before. Is that old?
It's about a year old. It's new to us, though.
It was from February. Yeah.
Or we might have played it before and we don't remember.
I think that is actually a possibility, but that's remarkable.
Derek?
I've never heard it, so I loved it.
Derek, you came in and told me a little bit about the interviewer, Bobby Altoff from the Really Good Podcast. You know a little bit about her? Tell me about her.
Yeah, so from what I understand, most of what she's doing is a bit like she's doing, like if you've seen Between Two Ferns with Zach Galifianakis, it's that interview style. But Suki is not doing a bit. I don't think any of the guests, she has like some of the biggest rappers and celebrities in the world on her show, but from what I understand, they are not doing a bit when they're dealing with her dry, bored interview style.
Man, that was something.
That was...
that's a hell of a ride.
I don't think. That's ghetto.
She was strong in her opinion.
She was.
On what she was about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she was.
And don't tell her any different.
Yeah, don't ask that.
No, you ask dumb questions. I don't think. Listen, I want to think about that segment. We already started the show over once because I was so disappointed. We're gonna just keep on plowing through though.
All right.
Yeah.
We're not going for strike 3.
No.
Can we get to Sauce's almost lost a friend
my
story?
God.
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah.
I kind of jumped on that one. Sorry, buddy.
So yesterday, I'm thinking ahead. I'm trying to do what Hockey and Corey do every day, where I'm like, all right, what do we need for tomorrow?
Yeah.
No, Corey, what do we need? And I thought, I'm going to text the people to remind them that the Charch Challenge is at 6:40. And I text John Creasel and I go, this isn't for you. And I tag John and Parrish in a text and I go, hey, the Charch Challenge is at 6:40 tomorrow. The second I said send, I go, oh my God, it's Wednesday tomorrow. Parrish is going to be here. I didn't need to send that.
Yeah. You know what?
I thought it was, I didn't, because the whole week screwed up.
So I'm glad you brought this up, Sus, because you want to know what's funny? You weren't the only one on the show to text me and Chris.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah.
Yeah, Corey did it as well.
I watched Corey do it yesterday.
So and here's the thing is, I appreciate your guys' reminders so much.
Yeah. I forgot
I did not make fun of anyone. I just
thanks for letting me know.
Thanks, guys, because I need those.
Yep.
I need those.
I forgot he was going to be here.
I giggled. You and Corey. I'm like, I'm always there Wednesday morning.
You're a good sport.
But yeah, crack me up.
Grimmer's in here. We'll talk sports and make you feel better about the world when we come back. Patrick Morning Show right here on the Fan.
Again. As she's sipping black coffee in the light, he's fighting off the darkness of another brown whiskey night.
Hey. Here we are. It's Wednesday. It's 11/27/2024. Here we are.
Nice song.
Thank you. Wrote this with Michael Bland.
Great
Prince
song.
fan. Or Prince fame, I should say.
Yeah,
Probably
drummer.
fan as well, yeah.
I would assume so.
Wrote this in his basement.
Super cool.
Yeah. And Mike Grimm was there.
I was.
He's a magician.
Yeah.
You were there.
You make music?
I know I do magic tricks.
Oh, sorry. I must have been confused.
Yeah. A magician.
You're thinking
Yeah.
over there. That's
Not
the
a
problem.
musician.
Ah, dang it.
I don't think.
Here I am going ghetto again.
According to BringMeTheNews.com, a Clipper is going to bring light snow Wednesday. And I was going to make a joke, but I couldn't think of a Clipper's name. The Los Angeles Clipper.
Amir Coffee.
George.
Can I try? Oh, shit.
Paul
No,
George.
Paul George
Yeah.
he's on another team.
No, but he was.
Yeah,
Hawk doesn't know that.
Amir Coffee, the former golfer. is a
He's
Clipper.
bringing some snow for
Yeah.
us.
Cam Christie, former golfer, is a Clipper.
It's really nice of them.
Hey, Hawk.
How much snow?
Not very much.
Are you crying, Zach?
No, but
What happened, baby?
He looks like he
You
wants
look
to.
bothered.
you could.
Yeah,
There's some old stuff before she became a musician that she did, voluntarily. She wanted to do it. That could help you verify that good coochie claim.
Was that right?
Yeah. I mean, you just search her name on Twitter and she's
Why would anyone do that?
oh my.
We lost hockey.
Let me see.
No.
Grim, relax.
I'm just going to tell you, I'm not capable of handling that.
Come on.
I'm not. I give up. I give up before I even drop my drawers. I give up.
Is that whipped
Can't do it.
cream or foam?
Oh, dear God. What's...
I'm just going to
Now
look at
you
her.
got grim.
I'm going to look at her and say,
Hockey, you're right. You could not.
I couldn't handle it.
Yeah, no, it'd be.
I'm going to apologize
you
to her.
couldn't even hang on for dear life.
Yeah. I'm going to apologize to her before we even start and just I'm going to disappoint you.
Would you mind if I sat in this corner?
Yeah, she's very athletic.
Interesting. Is this pornography? Straight pornography?
Jeez. God, I can't.
Oh, man. I'm going to say, with
that a
that
late-
reaction from Zach,
must be.
yes, it is.
What could
Hold
she
on,
possibly
though.
be doing?
Hang on, though.
Everything.
That may have just been a lady part.
That's my point.
Oh, it was.
What's this gal's name again?
Sukiana.
Okay.
Sukiana. She calls herself Suki with the good coochie. And apparently Zach's verifying it over there.
I'm not a good judge of that, but
You know what? None of us are, buddy.
you can judge it for yourself and see pretty much every part of her.
Checking it out.
Working on that carpal tunnel again, Hawk.
Oh, PA found it.
She's got a co-star.
Oh my goodness, she actually does in many of these.
Oh man.
All right. Anyway, I promised we weren't going to do that, but we can't help it.
Time now for Front Page Sports.
Front Page Sports.
Presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Thank you, Holiday, and thank you for all the great deals you have going on right now and always on Gatorade and Red Bull and good stuff like that. Ivan Pace Jr.'s on injured reserve.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So at least 4 games, right?
Yeah.
The 9-2 Vikings battle the 6-5 Cardinals on Sunday at noon. Pregame at 10. We will get our full first injury report today. The Vikings are 3.5-point favorites. The over-under is 46.5. But the Vikings did sign former first-round pick Jermaine Davis to the 53-man roster. He's an outside linebacker. He's a linebacker. And then they activated Gabe Murphy off the IR, but then they placed Ivan Pace Jr. on the IR with a hamstring injury.
That sucks.
Yeah.
What's a backup's name? He played pretty well, I know, in the Texans game.
They had the interception.
I remember listening. PA said who intercepted it, and I couldn't remember. It's a hyphenated name.
Is his last
Bruget Hill?
Yeah, Bruget. Is that? Yeah.
Something like And
so
they brought somebody else in, right?
Yeah, that's the Commanders guy, but
Jamin Davis?
Yeah. But he's on the 53-man roster, so that means he will probably get some run on Sunday against the Cardinals. The reason we're doing the Charch Challenge today is Thanksgiving is tomorrow, and we have a triple header. The Lions host the Bears. The Lions are 11.5-point favorites. That game is at 11:30. Then the game of the century, the 2-9 Giants battle the 4-7 Cowboys at 3:30. Dallas is a 4-point favorite, and then Miami at the Packers. The Packers are a 3-point favorite. All of those games can be heard on the Fan.
There you go. Let's roll.
Perry or Wild are 13-4-4. They battle the Sabres tonight in what we call a Parish Bowl. And not the kind he hands you on the golf course. The game can be heard right here on the Fan. The Sabres are 11-9-1.
Oh, you're a magician.
The Wild keep playing well. They played great against Winnipeg. Zach and I were talking about this off air a little bit. They really did. They just ran into Connor Hellebuck, and there is truly no remedy for a red-hot goalie. If he's just not going to let you score, it's really hard to win hockey games because, you got to score typically more than one to win them. But moving on, they get to move ahead against Buffalo. That's playing a lot better now. They struggled early on out of the gates, but they've got a bunch of young talent, a lot of skill.
Zucker.
Our boy Jason Zucker too, but they got the big Tage Thompson leading the way out there. Paterka, there's a lot of guys out there to be worried about. That being said, we just play our game and we should handle them just fine.
Zacho?
I concur. I mean, it's just
quit looking at.
We were talking off the air. It's like
he's still scrolling.
Wait a minute, are you getting interested?
Oh yeah, no, it's starting to convert me a bit.
Wow.
Well, let me just tell you.
It's that good.
Well, it might, but I need to watch myself here.
Yep.
You know what? Pass.
Well played. Wise decision. Wise man, Hawk. Anyway, go ahead, Zach.
No, like I said, it's so funny how hockey is a weird sport sometimes because
yes, he is.
It's just a little couple inches more here and there.
Amen, brother.
Things are completely different.
Quit
watching that video.
Yep, truly it is.
Well, she really got you shook.
Wow.
Hey, man. They'll be on the road tonight, and they've been really good on the road. So
yes. Yeah, they're best in the league, I believe.
I encourage you, if you want to watch that game, to join us at B52's in Inver Grove Heights.
What time will that be?
Wild Watch Party, 6 o'clock start. We'll have a lot of fun, some prizes, all that jazz.
Large party night.
Man, those burgers were great yesterday, by the way.
Yeah, they were great.
How about those burgers?
There used to be, and I don't know if they still have it, but there used to be the Burger Battle, which is one of the most brilliant events. They'd put it on, and all these restaurants would go. It was awesome.
What was the competition?
It was a battle of... I can't think of anything clever, Zach. But
we're too shook.
Yeah, we're too shook. Obviously, you are not. But yeah, they would just have 30 restaurants, and it was literally a battle for the best burger. And B52's has won it multiple times.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been to the one in Lakeville. It's good.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
You're in Inver Grove, though.
Yes, Inver Grove Heights.
The Wolves are in an absolute free fall.
They didn't lose last night, did they?
They did.
didn't lose. They got whooped.
117, 111 in OT. The Wolves were down 19 in the third, and they forced OT. They found something, and they came storming back.
Holy crap.
But in the fourth quarter and overtime, Anthony Edwards was 0 for 8 on field goals, 0 for 5 on threes, and he had 1 turnover.
How do they kick a field goal?
Well, that answers my question.
It is an absolute mess.
They had an opportunity to win the game at the end, but he missed the shot. The Wolves have now lost 3 straight. They are back at it tonight at 7. They battle the Kings, who are 8-10. Your Minnesota Timberwolves are 4.5-point favorites. The best spot, though, Rod Dillingham came off the bench and had 12 points, and he might be the point guard going forward. Yeah. He is a very good player.
They're missing Conley.
Yeah, but they're better off with Dillingham.
Dilly.
But yeah, Conley helps calm the situation. Yeah. That's why he's been in the league so long, because he's a good player and he's a good floor general, as you would know. You call basketball.
But
games.
But you're right. Dillingham is emerging fast as a guy that can play in clutch time. Wolves also went scoreless in the last 3.5 minutes. They were ahead by
That's
5.
Unacceptable.
Yeah,
they were up 5.
Not good.
They came from 19 down. Were up 5 with 3.5 minutes to go. Didn't score again, and it went to overtime.
They're 8-9.
Yeah, they're 12th in the conference. I mean, if the playoffs were tomorrow, they'd be out by
it's not good.
4 teams.
And the Emirates NBA Cup.
Yeah, well,
I mean, we have no chance now.
No, they're 1-2.
Houston is 3-0, right?
Yeah, Houston's good. I had no idea.
The Oilers?
Yeah, the Oilers.
Yeah. The Houston Oilers.
Hey, I know Corey's not here, so we have nobody to bet with.
Song?
Yeah,
but do you think Chris Hockey and Parrish can name 2 Houston Rockets of all time?
Yes. Of all time?
All time.
They should be able to. I'm gonna put faith in that they can.
I'm gonna say no.
Really?
Yeah, gentleman's bet.
I got 0 in my head, so
You
I
think
would say
0?
no.
You can't think of one either?
No.
Not
Come
one?
on.
I'm
Houston
worse
Rockets?
than they are.
But maybe we should include you. I'd win more chicken.
because I it wouldn't change anything.
Hogs?
Hawk.
Are we going collectively between the two?
The 2 of them. They can't get one
Come
wrong.
on.
A hawk. I actually know I know one.
I know one as well.
I met one. Well,
Hopefully
let's
they're
hope
different.
It's not the same
Yeah.
one.
Was he tall?
Yes, extremely tall.
Hakeem Olajuwon? Is
Son of a bitch.
that the one you were thinking of?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of, too. It might be cool. Hakeem Olajuwon.
Okay, who else would have?
Hakeem, the Houston Rockets, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think they're like bluish purple jerseys. Just picture that in your mind.
No.
And they have rockets on them.
I'm pretty sure I was just watching the highlights of the Timberwolves game, and they were red and white.
Red and white jerseys.
Picture that.
Picture that with a rocket on them.
Think about that for a
I think
minute.
Hakeem played with other players.
He definitely did.
Is Steve Francis one of them?
I don't know. Steve
Francis.
How
did you know Steve Francis?
You are right. You are right. How did you know Steve Francis?
How would that come into your
I
mind?
have no idea.
That's a real person.
Yeah.
He played. He was a 3rd overall pick for the Rockets.
He played for Maryland, right?
Yeah, high five.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
How the hell did you get
I feel like Will
Steve
Ferrell ran
Francis?
out of Barkley.
Barkley played there, yes.
Yeah, Barkley did play there. Yeah.
See, you would have gotten that. I feel like
at us.
Will Ferrell and that.
How did you get Steve Francis?
I didn't even know he played for Houston.
Yeah, I think he was drafted.
I never even heard that name.
I don't even know. I don't know where that came from.
Francis, just out of
I
nowhere.
don't know where that came from.
Hawkman.
Nice job,
Something
Hawk.
supernatural going on.
Steve
in there, man.
Francis.
That was given to you from something else.
I mean, I know he's a guy. I didn't
He
know.
was drafted. I
By
think
Houston?
3rd overall by the Houston
I've
Rockets in
literally never heard that
1999.
name. Wow, you never heard
I don't
Steve
know,
Francis?
dude.
He played
No.
for Houston, right? Or
It
for
sounds like
Maryland.
the name of a county commissioner or something.
Yeah, he was a great player.
I'm so impressed with myself.
That was awesome, Hawk.
When
I'm
you
a
guys were going
magician.
tall, I thought you might, maybe we're going to go up. Ralph Sampson
Who's the guy
played
with
for
the
them,
beard?
and then the tall
heck is
guy,
Ralph
Sampson?
Yao Ming. Yao Ming.
Oh, that name I've
Oh,
heard.
yeah, Yao Ming.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that name.
Who was the guy with the big beard?
Corey Cove.
James Harden.
James Harden.
Zach Halverson right now.
Is that him? It must be him.
Well, I mean, he does have a big beard. I don't know if
James
that's
Harden
the guy,
did play for
the big
them,
beard
right?
you were thinking of.
They would have never got. They would have never got that.
That's
name.
the fella.
They would have never got that.
Break time.
But
When we come back, we're going to give you the line of the week because there's a Friday Gopher game down in lovely Wisconsin town. Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
The Fan.
Hey, Rubes, this football season, Bell Bank is giving one KFAN listener each week $1,000 to pay it forward to a charity of their choice. Just head over to KFAN.com, make the keyword contest to learn more, and enter today. That's KFAN.com, keyword contests.
Awkward holiday timing. This from The Athletic this morning. Because you guys know how I am about sports. It's my whole life.
Yeah, you love sports.
Live and breathe it.
Well, with the long list of Houston Rockets, including Steve Francis, we can tell.
Yeah, exactly. I could have named a bunch more.
That was
you only asked for
unbelievable,
two.
Hawk.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
I honestly don't know where that came from.
I don't either. Amazing. It is amazing how the line works, isn't it?
I honestly thought you made up that name.
As I sit here right now, I'm still surprised because I don't know.
It is shocking. Like I believe I could name 30 former Rockets. They all would have been from the 80s and 90s because I know nothing now about it.
Yeah.
Steve Francis would not have been in the top 200,
Right.
I don't think.
Right.
And you pulled it. That's beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, then he said the name.
Well, maybe one had something to do with the other. Awkward holiday timing alert.
Okay.
Buccaneers quarterback Baker Mayfield filed suit yesterday against Camwood Capital, a private equity firm managed by his dad and his brother.
Uh-oh.
Over unfulfilled settlement payments. The settlement was initially needed after Camwood allegedly transferred over $12 million out of Baker Mayfield's accounts without his knowledge. Man, how about having to sue your dad and your brother
Perry, you know
2
anybody
days
who's
before Thanksgiving?
done that?
That is awful. I've only heard of a couple. I've only been around a couple of teammates where there's been some family issues like that. And from firsthand, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's truly awful. I mean, I cannot believe that. Because the feeling of being taken advantage of obviously sucks. And then when it's someone in your own family, that kind of messes with you a little bit as a human being. That's the people you should be able to trust the most.
Yeah, there's got to be.
And when they take advantage of you, that messes with the guy. So if they didn't have any family issues before, they got them now.
That's brutal.
There's got to be part of you that's like, if they'd taken like 55 grand, Baker probably would have been like,
hey, what are you doing?
Just ask.
Yeah, right.
I'll give you 50. You're my dad.
Yeah.
But 12 million?
What do they do with 12 mil?
I don't know.
Well, here's the thing, too. It might have been 12 million, but the big part of that was he didn't know.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter what the amount is. The amount doesn't matter. Because it could be, like you said, it could be 20 grand. It could be 5 grand. But who cares how much you make? If somebody just takes it out of your account as a family member, who gives a rat's ass? You're like, wait, why didn't you just ask?
How desperate?
Or what's going on
it's
here?
Not like it can't be they're so desperate that they need money. If they got that kind of doesn't family come first before? Hey,
this is my point with the problems they got.
Yeah,
It's
right,
nuts.
right.
Yeah,
Who knows?
It messes with the family, and it's tough to ever really recover,
Obviously,
especially with an
I'm
amount
not
like that.
I'm not good with money. I don't know about investing.
If you ever need money,
just saving.
If you ever need money from hockey, just go to a Buffalo Wild Wings after he wins a jackpot, and he'll literally hand out hundreds.
But doesn't a private equity firm, don't they invest your money or something? Is that what private equity firms do?
Yes.
So it sounds like maybe they took that money, which they shouldn't have, and thought, we're taking $12 million. We're going to put that right back. And we're going to use that $12 million to make $100 million.
That's
right,
how.
exactly.
Yeah, that's how.
Right.
Yeah, and that's all you
got to do is ask, right?
And that's how people lose their fortunes.
For sure. Yeah. I'm not good
family
with
members
not
think
buying
they
things
can
I don't
do that.
need.
Yep.
I'm not good with not getting things on auction sites. I'm not good with Facebook Marketplace.
Did you get your car sold?
I gave it to my mom.
You did?
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, yep.
Cool.
That was the Chrysler 300?
Really cool.
That's right, yep. Shipped it on down to her, and they like it a lot.
That's amazing.
You're a good son.
That's what a good family does right there.
There you go.
They're not going to take $12 million of your money if you're giving them a Chrysler 300.
No, just follow them around a casino.
I filled it full of drugs. They're basically drug meals. But yeah, no, it's
you just said, hey, drop this off at the Pizza Hut down the street. There'll be a guy in the parking lot. Just ignore him.
The Gophers play at Wisconsin at 11 o'clock on Friday.
Yes.
A weird time.
Black Friday.
Wisconsin not very good, am I right?
They're 5-6.
Right.
So there's a little sub-story there. The Badgers currently have
Brilliant.
the third. I didn't hear it. What'd you say?
$5 foot long. Sorry,
Yes.
go ahead.
The Badgers currently have the third longest active streak of consecutive bowl games at 22 straight bowls. And if the Gophers can beat them, they will not make a bowl game. They'll be 5-7. And remember, last year the Gophers were 5-7, but made a bowl game because of the academic stuff, because not enough teams qualified for bowl. It sounds like that will not be the case. There will be too many teams with at least 6 wins. So the only way Wisconsin can make a bowl is if Minnesota loses that game. So not only is the axe on the line, but the Gophers could force them to end that streak and sit at home at 5-7,
What
which
you're
would
saying
be
is
lovely.
The University of Wisconsin doesn't have the grades to make a bowl game? Is that what you're saying?
No, they do, and they probably actually they do. In all honesty, they do, and they probably would have had it been a similar situation.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing. That's interesting to think that they might not make it to a bowl game if we can beat them.
Yeah.
That said, do we match up well against them?
I think so. I like the matchup. My own thought is they just got to have the attitude to go in and just go win the game.
Yeah.
Don't be scared about anything. Just go beat them.
Don't be scared.
They've lost 4 straight.
Yeah, at the moment, I think they're probably playing better football. That said, they're 2 weeks removed from Wisconsin, 2 weeks removed from almost beating top-ranked Oregon on that field.
16-13.
I think it sounds like, I don't know if it'll be as hostile as usual. It's a Black Friday. I don't think the students will be there. If they're 10-1 and great, students will stick around and go. I don't think there's that much interest. I think you can get a ticket right now on StubHub or SeatGeek or whatever for like $20.
I'm going to tell you right now, I've never been to that stadium.
It's
if
sweet.
we didn't have to work that morning, I might go down to see it. I've heard really good things about going to a game there. Is the atmosphere electric like I think it probably is?
It really is. It's a good spot. They do the jump around thing between the third and fourth quarter, and the stadium does shake. The press box is the worst press box in the Big Ten. It's old and it kind of sits there and it will rock and shake when they do the jump around, which I'm always scared that the thing might literally topple onto a bunch of people. I had a bottle of water there I don't know if it was the last time we were there, and they're doing the jump around and I looked down and you know how that water will
like in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, shake and stuff. That's what it was doing, man.
Wow.
When they did it. Yeah.
That's scary.
I think they are doing some renovations where hopefully there'll be some better spots. They've redone about everything except the press box, but not a bit. Like nobody really cares where we sit anyway. But
right.
I'm just stating that because that thing, when it rocks during the jump around, the water in your water bottle vibrates.
That's pretty cool, but it's also scary.
It's a little scary.
Yeah, right. I've been to concerts at theaters where that's happening, and you're like, I think I might want to leave. You know,
exactly.
Yeah. Lots of famous people went to the University of Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Really?
Arthur, I should say Alan Bud Selig, former
baseball commissioner, owner of the Brewers at one time. Yeah.
Joyce Carol Oates, famous novelist. Let's see who else. Charles Lindbergh. Jane Kaczmarek. Keep going. Hold on. That's enough. But also, ladies and gentlemen, two very, very funny, very famous brothers. David and Jerry Zucker.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I have some lines that I had put down, but I know you said you had one as well there, Saucer.
Yeah. I just think it'd be funny if you said Mr. Unlimited like Russell Wilson does just randomly in the middle of the game.
Mr. Unlimited.
Yeah. Hold on. This might be it.
Mr. Unlimited.
Do I have to say it exactly that way? Mr. Unlimited.
So that's one option.
No, go to hockey's option.
That's one. That's okay. That's one option. We also have some lines from.
That would be in honor of Ben Lieber, who's the president of his fan club.
He's trying to piss off Lieber.
Yeah.
But we have two options from the fantastic Zucker film, Airplane.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Which would include.
Yes.
It looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
That would be excellent. So good.
Or you could ask your cohort in the booth do you like movies about gladiators?
Either would be great. Can you do both?
Because Gladiator 2 just came out.
You ever spent time in a Turkish prison?
Exactly. I thought that
Please do both. Will you do both?
Are we going for a twofer?
Yeah, do
Black
both.
Friday?
It is such a classic.
Is it a 2 for 1 deal?
Yes.
You want me to
It's
ask
a
about
classic,
gladiators
too.
and sniffing
Yeah.
glue?
Yes.
So you can say, looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue, especially if something bad
so
happens.
good. Yeah.
And then, do you like movies about gladiators?
Yeah.
So good.
It's a twofer on Black Friday. Can
Excellent.
you do it?
Yeah.
I will do it.
Yay!
Yes.
Done and done.
And feel free to
I
sprinkle
can't-
any other ones that come to your
I
mind
can't wait
along
to hear
the way.
the.
You ever seen
right
a
when
grown
something
man
bad.
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Will you at some point say, I don't speak
I haven't
jive?
seen that movie in a while.
No, don't say that one.
Yeah.
What was that? Was who was the flight attendant that was speaking jive in the?
Beaver Cleaver's mom.
Yeah. What was her name?
What is her name?
June something.
Cleaver?
Right? No, that was her name.
That's the-
that's her
yeah.
name.
Oh,
June
it's,
Cleaver. But what's her real name?
stewardess. I
I'm almost
speak
there.
jive.
I'm almost there. That's not
Because
weird.
I can remember Jerry Mathers as the Beaver.
Starts with a B.
Beverly.
D'Angelo.
Bar.
Hillbillies.
Barbara Billingsley.
That's it.
Yeah,
Barbara
Barbara
Billingsley.
yeah.
That's it.
That's a great scene.
That really is. What a
Yeah.
great film.
It's so good.
It's so good. All right, so you're going to give us a twofer.
Yes.
Look at you.
Read them again.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. And do you like movies about gladiators? I can't wait to hear, because Daryl's going to have to answer that question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if I threw in? No, I won't do this. But could you imagine if I just turned to Daryl in the middle of broadcast? You ever seen a grown man naked?
That'd be excellent.
Oh yeah.
Feel free to try to work that out.
That'd be great, too. Just lose your mind.
But that was, and then when Kareem is there, and he says, "My dad says you're lazy. You
Yeah.
don't even go down and play defense."
Listen,
sometimes."
kid.
Brilliant.
Listen, kid, you drag whatever it was, Lanier and Walton up and
Yeah.
down the court, whatever. That was-
Brilliant.
yeah.
So good. It's such a great
so
film.
good. That's Mike Grimm.
All right.
Hey, you know what? You can stick around if you want, or you can go. It's okay. I don't know what you got to do today. It's a Wednesday.
What time is it?
It
I
is
can hang till 7
6:41.
if you don't mind.
Perfect. Do that.
There you go.
All right,
Nice.
let's do it.
We'll do what really matters. We come
Charch
back.
Challenge.
Oh, that's next. Oh my God, we're running late. We better get the break. Charch Challenge next on the Fame. I love to listen to Charch drink his coffee in the morning, just like when he spend the night. I like to spend the night with Charch, make him some coffee and listen to him slurp his coffee. Yes, that's Charchy right
That
there.
sounded a little bit more.
Oh, are we on?
A little bit more than just coffee.
Oh, we're back.
Thank
Cool.
you. Thank you. Yeah, it sounds delicious.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
Are you
Good morning.
You're doing okay?
No, we're doing great. No
That's
feedback. No
Good,
loop back.
good,
That's
good,
great.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good to hear your voice.
Well, I think good is a little strong.
No, it's real good. It's real good. It's Wednesday morning, and you went ahead and
I know. I said a login.
decided you'd join us early on a Wednesday, and it's the Charch Challenge, and we appreciate the time and the effort, and just take another slurp of your coffee for me, would you?
Don't mind if I do.
Listen to him slurp. And
Keep going. I'm close.
Check your mics on.
so Parrish is over there. Creasel's on the phone. There's no Corey, but I'm going to guess Corey is awake, and
Yeah.
he's just not going to call in
Because he's
sick of us,
gonna
and he'll
be
wait till the
last.
last second. That's what I'm thinking.
What if he needed the reminder?
That was my plan.
Yeah. Right. Oh, there's the hotline ringing. Hold on. Put that on hold. There he is. So now we're all accounted for. Charch, happy Thanksgiving. Where are you guys going as far as Buffalo Wild Wings today for the Paul Allen Project?
Today, it's a home game for PA. We are at Chanhassen, the Chanhassen location. My understanding is that you're going to be able to get your wings in turkey style if you are so inclined.
Very nice.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
That
yeah,
sounds fascinating.
Yeah, turkey wings.
Does that have something to do with
Get,
Thanksgiving?
you know, can also get the neck. A lot of people big fans of that turkey neck. Yep.
that- well,
Buffalo turkey neck.
Some of us can't help it.
Top 5
yeah.
favorite type of neck.
Yeah.
Zach,
Jesus.
Ed Gein, relax.
Yeah. Wow. All right. All right, Charch. Everybody's accounted for, and we're ready for this. And it's coming down to the nitty gritty, and we are ready for some Charch Challenge names. Are you ready for us?
I guess I should start prepping now, right?
Probably a good idea.
Okay.
Give her hell.
All right. By the time you come to me, I'll be ready.
Here, I can fire off quickly the score. Corey leads with 213 points. I have 163. Perry has 162. Creasel has 158.
Yep.
Helvey has 138, and Hockey, who is the ghost, who will, if he loses, will not do the punishment. He is at 130.
Yeah, it's just the wheels have fallen off. Even though my guy had a good week last week. I mean,
you were leading at one point, right?
I was doing great, and then I got the 6th pick every week for like 9 weeks in a row. And
it's actually not much of an exaggeration.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it isn't.
But I took Bryce Young last week, and Charch, he had a pretty good week. He's looking better and better.
Yeah, how about that? That's kind of nice. Somebody on Twitter tells me that my first place, whoever I list as my top guy, is winning the group. So I feel good about that. But he's my top guy, so he should win.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
that's the way it should work.
Well, what do we got this week?
All right, we've got wide receivers against bad defenses.
Ooh, I like
so
that.
these are all wide receivers who are playing a defense that ranks in the bottom 6 of the NFL in fantasy points allowed to wide receivers. So some of these guys should have really good games. And they're all good receivers on top of it.
All right.
Let's roll with it.
Let's go.
Let's begin. Here we go. Marvin Harrison. He plays for Arizona, by the way, will face the Vikings. Oh, I didn't do home and away for this. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
That's going to...
Well, that's an away game for Marvin
schedule.
Harrison.
This one we happen to know of, but the rest is a little fuzzier. Hold on.
I thought he retired, by the way.
No, it's his son.
Oh.
Brilliant. Yeah, Junior. We're talking Junior, right?
Harrison Jr.
Yeah, we're going to go Junior on this one.
Okay.
Marvin Harrison is at Minnesota. He's the most all-or-nothing player that you're going to hear on this whole list. He's finished as a top 10 wide receiver 3 times, but he's also been wide receiver 50 or worse 4 times. Minnesota's allowed the second most fantasy points to receivers.
Wow. Okay.
Next is Cooper Kupp. He is, let's see if it's an at or hosting New Orleans. He is at New Orleans. He plays for the Rams, by the way. Cooper Kupp has become LA's clear number 2 receiver behind Puka Nacua, but he's still putting up solid stats almost every week. The Saints have been hammered by wideouts since trading away star cornerback Marshawn Lattimore, allowing 5 wide receiver touchdowns in the last 4 games.
Okay.
Next. Pause while I see if we're home or away here. Denver. Where are you? Oh, it's Monday night. Hosting on Monday night. That would be Denver wide receiver Cortland Sutton. Hosting Monday night, I understand, against Cleveland. Over the past 5 weeks, Cortland Sutton is the 5th highest scoring wideout. The once tough Browns secondary has allowed the 5th most wide receiver touchdowns this year, including scores to randos like Calvin Austin, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Josh Palmer, Quentin Johnston, and Nelson Aguilar over the past 5 games. Next is, Giants wide receiver Malik Neighbors is playing against Dallas. That is an at Dallas, and that is a Thursday game. Prior to his Week 5 injury, Malik Neighbors was absolutely dominating, including a massive performance against this same Cowboys team that he'll face on Thursday. In that game, he had 12 catches for 115 yards. Next is another New York player, but this time the New York Jets, Garrett Wilson, playing against Seattle. That is a hosting Seattle. Garrett Wilson has the 2nd most targets and 4th most receptions among all players. Over the past 5 weeks, Seattle's allowed the 5th most yards and the 10th most touchdowns to wideouts. And our final player is Jacksonville wide receiver Brian Thomas playing against Houston.
The AC/DC guy.
This is a hosting scenario for Brian Thomas. Thomas leads all rookie receivers in yards and touchdowns. He'll face a slumping Houston secondary that, over the last 5 weeks, has allowed a league-worst 7 touchdowns to wide receivers. Quarterback Trevor Lawrence is expected to return for Jacksonville.
Oof.
So you got Marvin Harrison Jr., Cooper Kupp, Cortland Sutton, Malik Neighbors, Garrett Wilson, and Brian Thomas.
Oof.
That is it.
Yucky.
Zacko, here we go.
The wheel is spinning as we speak.
Anybody but Corey. Oh,
Crease.
Hold on.
Come on, man.
John?
What up, the Crease?
What up, Crease?
What up, friends? Got to go Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
Mine.
There you go. Where'd you have him,
Got to
Charch?
play it safe. Hey, I love you guys. Have a happy Thanksgiving, all right?
Happy Thanksgiving,
You
Crease.
take care,
Love
man.
you.
Thanks for waking up.
Love you.
See ya. There he goes.
Cooper Kupp was my number 3 ranked wide receiver.
Okay. Come on, give me a good one this week, please. There's only one guy left.
Hawk.
Dang it! Hey, Cortland Sutton.
My number 2 ranked receiver for this week.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Thank you.
Come on, my guy's still on the board.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Spin that wheel.
Corliss.
Dang it.
Hi, Corey.
I'll take Garrett Wilson.
That one.
Okay, bye.
There he goes.
Number 1.
Yeah, that was. Dang it, Corey. Still love
That
you.
was
Number
it.
1, no kidding.
Still love you.
Who's he play for?
Jets.
The Jets? Who's their quarterback?
Man.
Well, for now, Aaron Rodgers. We'll see how long. Presumably by Sunday, it'll still be Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Oh, it's me.
Saucer.
I will take.
You'll take a man.
I'll take Marvin Harrison.
Yeah.
He is my highest ranked receiver left, which means he's number 4.
There you go. Perfect. 2 to go. 2 to go.
Parrish and Zacco.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
Penny.
Oh, I just made it in here. All right, who the heck is left here?
Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas. Former morning guy at City 97.
Brilliant.
Where is
I'm going to,
I don't know.
you know, I'm just going to, since he's home, I'm going to go with the rookie, Thomas, and let Zach take Jake Neighbors.
That's Malik.
He calls him Jake, though.
Yeah,
that's a great pick.
Plays for the Blues.
Yeah.
Malik Neighbors.
Jake
I
Neighbors.
like Thomas a lot.
Yeah, there you go.
Who's your last
That was my
ranked
number
guy?
5 choice.
All
Malik
right.
Neighbors was my last choice. He went last.
It's because of the
Pretty well
quarterback, right?
Sussing this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Tommy DeVito factor.
Yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah.
Is he hurt now?
I don't know.
He is hurt, but he's expected to play. And but honestly, if he doesn't play, they get to put their better quarterback in, Drew Lock. They just don't want to pay the escalators in his salary
lose.
if he plays.
They
and they're
lose.
playing to lose.
Yeah,
so
they
there's
want to
that
lose.
too.
Yep.
Hey, Charcher, before we let you go, I really have no idea what we're seeing against Arizona on Sunday. Can you give me a little preview from your perspective?
Yeah, this has been a very inconsistent team that has had some good moments and bad moments. They won 4 of the last 5. They're tied for first place in their division, which seems like, what? Are you kidding? Wow, Arizona heading into week 13 tied. Give it this. Last 3 games for Arizona, they've allowed 9 points, 6 points, and 16 points. You know, nobody thinks of the Cardinals as a shutdown defense, but obviously it's gotten a lot better. Former Viking Drew Petzing is the offensive coordinator. And the offense is, like I said, it's been inconsistent. Kyler Murray has, the passing hasn't been great, honestly, but when he runs well, they usually win. And when he does not run well, they usually lose. So that's a kind of a key part of this game. And Vikings Ivan Pace is on injured reserve, and he's often the spy for opposing rushing quarterbacks. And so losing Ivan Pace here could unlock some rushing for Murray, and that could be a key to victory for them.
There you go. Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, thanks, Charch.
Thank you. Have a great holiday, everybody.
Thank you for all you do
What's
for us.
the
Thanksgiving, George.
Yeah, anybody have exciting, different kind of plans, something unique?
No.
I'll be in Madison, Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Greg's
yeah.
going to be
You're
in
in
Madison, jumping around.
Right. Do they celebrate there, or is it some weird thing like, just beer bongs?
That's it.
Yeah,
That's
that's why he's going.
Yeah, that's how the Pilgrims did
That's
it.
why I'm decided to do it. We're gonna
Yeah,
go there.
I guess I can't blame you for that, Mike.
Yeah,
No way.
cake stands.
Yep, that's right. Thanks, Charles.
Yeah. Thanks, friends. We'll talk to you. We'll talk to you next Friday.
That's right. That's right. We will.
Okay.
Thank
Sounds
you,
good.
buddy.
Bye-bye.
There you go. Paul Charcher, GTLeagues.com. Patrick Morning Show. We'll be right back on the thing.